today's experiment is comparison of electromotive meter, AC voltmeter and ammeter, and digital AC voltmeter and ammeter. So this is today's experiment. So experimental objectives: 1. Master the working principles and application methods of analog voltmeter and ammeter. 2. Master the working principles and application methods of digital voltmeter and ammeter. And 3. Understand the application occasions of the two and the existence reason for their errors, respectively. So this is the objective of today's experiment. So the experimental equipment we need for this experiment are: we have control panel, anode meter 3, digital meter 2, and connection wires. So let's see the experimental principles. Digital voltmeter can be divided into two types according to difference A/D converting ways. So this is the analog to digital converting ways. One is direct converting types, also called comparative type. The other is indirect converting type, also called integral type, which include voltage time conversion and voltage frequency conversion. Successive approximation comparative voltmeter gets measured voltage value by comparing measured voltage. Successful approximation comparative voltage gets measured voltage value by comparing measured voltage and diminishing reference voltage, and then send it to display. Although successful comparison needs certain time for several steps to be completed, one measurement can be finished in a moment after speeding up steps. So let's look at the figure. So this is the experimental principle of the experiment. So let's see the connection or the circuit diagram of this experiment. The wiring diagram or the circuit diagram of the experiment. So we look at the circuit diagram. We have the ammeter, voltmeter, and the adjustable resistor. Anytime you see that where the ammeter is, that's the live wire. So always live wire is passing through the ammeter, and the neutral doesn't pass through the ammeter because the ammeter doesn't involve the live and neutral. So you should take note on that if they indicate the live and neutral. So from the live input, it goes to the ammeter. So it's way. So as I said, ammeter is always in series with the circuit. So you input it here, then you output it. Then the output of the ammeter goes to the input of the voltmeter. Then you tap from the voltmeter there to the adjustable resistor. So this is the live connection of the circuit or the wiring diagram. So let's see the neutral. So this is the neutral. So the neutral doesn't have any connection with the ammeter. So you tap from the sources, it goes to the voltmeter. Then you tap from the voltmeter to the adjustable resistor. So always the voltmeter is connected in parallel with the circuit. So you should take note on that. So take note on that. Voltmeter is always connected in parallel with the circuit, while the ammeter is always in series with the circuit. So only live wire that is passing through the ammeter, but the voltmeter is connected the live and neutral goes to the voltmeter. So take note on that. So before we start, we need to introduce the model that we are going to use to perform this experiment. So we have the control panel here. We have anode meter 3. We have the data meter 2. And we have the connection wires also here. Okay, so let's start the connection. So I'll pick my cable. I'll pick my connection wire. So I'm having a red cable here. So since I have I'm using the red cable, I will select the red face. So I will input to the red face. Then from the circuit diagram, it goes to the first before to the voltmeter. So I will insert it to the ammeter. the input of the ammeter. So take note, the ammeter consists of only the live wire that is passing through. So you have the live input and live output. Although you see the face as black, it's non-neutral. So take note, always ammeter is connected in series. So it's the live cable that is passing through the ammeter. There's no neutral connection with the ammeter. But when it comes to the voltmeter is connected in parallel. So there's a live and neutral connection. Okay. So I've input the live cable. Well, I've input the live cable here. Then I will output what? The live cable. Since there's no neutral connection. Then from the output of the ammeter it goes to the voltmeter. Then I will pick the volt. I'll pick from the voltmeter. Then I will take it to the adjustable resistor. Then, okay, so when it goes down, I'll be done with the live connection of the analog meter. So let's go to the neutral connection. So I'll pick the neutral wire, which is black, insert the neutral line. Then from there, you go straight to the voltmeter. Since we don't have neutral connection in ammeter, so you go to the voltmeter straight. Then I'll start from the voltmeter. Then I will insert it to the resistor. So now I'm done the neutral connection. So now I'm done with the analog connection. So let's go to the digital connection. So at the same time I will select so now I will select my red wire. I will insert it here, the same phase. Then I will insert it to the ammeter side. So I'm going to repeat the connection of analog meter to the digital side. So the same thing, so I'll pick it. So I will insert it here, then from the source to the ammeter side. So I'll put it here, then output from this side to this side. Then it comes here, from here to this side. So take note, when it comes to the adjustable resistor, we have A and a B. So the A and the B is controlled by this knob. So this knob is controlled by what? This A and B is controlled by what? This knob. Then you have another one which is a C and the D, which is controlled by what? Another knob. So we have some dash lines here, which divided what? The A and the B and the C and the D. So you should take note. So when I select the A and the B is controlled by what? One knob. Okay. So now let me go to the neutral connection. So I'll tap it from here. Since the neutral doesn't involve in the ammeter, so it goes straight to the voltmeter. Then I'll pick it from here. I'll insert it here. Okay. So take note, the display of the digital meter is LED. So we need an external power to power the LED. So this is the external power of LED. So we need to get an external power here. So I'll take it from here. Then from either side. I'll take it from this side. Okay, so now I'm done. So I need to check the continuity before I proceed to power it. Okay, so now I'm going to check the continuity. So put it here. So you see that only the red cable which is beeping and the black is not beeping. So you see that only the live is beeping while the neutral is not beeping. So it means the live and the neutral that have connection with each other. So I can go ahead to power it. Put on the breaker, then turn it on. Because since the LED, I need to bring it up because they need to put it on. So you see, this is the connection of the circuit diagram. To this experiment, you should know the working principles and application methods of analog voltmeter and ammeter. Master the working principles and application methods of digital voltmeter and ammeter. Understand the applications, occasions of the two and the existence reason for their errors respectively, and be able to analyze their errors. So this is the summary of the experiment.